Just a couple of quick notes. The first is about quest chains. I think most of you have figured it out, but I've had it at least pointed out to a few of you, so I wanted to just throw it out there. Quest chains, you're going to be encountering them throughout the semester, and they serve a couple purposes, but essentially all a quest chain is it is a series of multiple quests that are linked together, meaning that you have to do, for example, 5 quests in order. The first one, then the second one, then the third one. The first encounter that you have this semester is with grading policy. Everybody clicked on that one right away from the week 1 first quest. But at the bottom of the grading policy, a lot of people clicked to stage 4 and just called it a day. And the reality is that after stage 4, and this is a horrible example because since I'm logged into the admin, I don't see it, but if you look at the bottom of after stage 4, you're going to see a series of 5 quests listed there. Those are all the quests that are a part of this chain, the principles or the policies and expectations chain. And you need to complete all of those quests. I don't remember exactly how many there is, 5, 6, 7, maybe something like that. You need to complete all of those quests. So if you quit after grading policy, that means you still definitely have a handful. Those of you that got stopped up because of any technical difficulties, they're all there and available. So if you haven't yet, you need to jump in there and get going to finish all of those. Now, when you complete this quest chain, you're going to receive a badge which opens up other quest chains. And I may be doing that periodically from time and again, that upon finishing a quest chain, there'll be kind of a signifier that's available in the stats page. Take a look at the stats page if you haven't yet. There's a lot of cool information in there that can definitely be useful to you if you haven't. Again, stats page right there. Second, I'm already finding that at least a few, if not more than a few of you, are not actually watching the full videos. You're kind of sliding through it. You're saying that, I'm just kind of blah, 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 and you skip on thinking it's not important. And while once in a while, perhaps you can get away with that, it is not a good move. It is going to catch up to you and it will bury you. Not only will it bury you because you will not know what to do and it will be very obvious. And when you come and ask me, don't be surprised if I get a little testy because it's very obvious to me that you did not watch the video in the first place because you're asking. You need to watch all those videos. You need to watch them beginning to end. You need to read these words to see what I'm saying. It's important. I took the time to write it. I took the time to record these. I don't know if you see this right now, but it is 12:40 a.m. I put a lot of time into preparing this for you, and I want to make sure that you are utilizing this information. So make sure that you are being honest, working through the quest with integrity. And finally, many of you are going to have extra free time today, and I want you to use it not as a waste. And there are things you can look at. 1, galleries. I have a lot of amazing student galleries on here. Here's AP portfolios. Here is tons of different projects we've done with previous classes, both in graphic design and in photography. Here's some third-party stuff I find on the internet. Look further. Here are links that I compile from lots of different resources you can find on here. The good stuff, in my opinion, is actually my Diigo tags right here. If you click on that, this is where, I don't know how many I have now. It looks like I have currently, it doesn't say how many websites. Last I knew I had at least a few hundred different websites tagged on here. So you can find a lot of really great stuff by just browsing through here. You can see design blogs, hand lettering, inspiration, magazines, minimalist styles, photographs, just so much stuff. You have some free time. I would like you to dive in and begin doing a little bit of exploration. You can plug around a little bit in a Creative Crusade. Beware, do not start clicking into quests. If you find some old quests that I have not locked or not gotten deleted on there, do not start clicking through to just try and pile up XP. I will look through that and I will subtract double the amount that you decided to add on for yourself. So be smart about it. But from there, you have some time to kind of work and play around and experiment. Even though we haven't talked about it, if you'd like to jump into Illustrator or Photoshop to poke around because you may have some free time, I'm even okay with that today. There will be a lot more ready for you to roll starting next week.